In today's video, we're exploring Chongqing. Without doubt, the most unique city I have ever visited. Everything from bridges spanning across gorges, skyscrapers towering as far as the eye can see, and trains casually passing through buildings. This city breaks all the rules and somehow makes it work. It's also the only city in the world that insists that you get a guide. And for me, I knew exactly who to call. Welcome to the real life Tetris. Alright guys, I'm not sure if you'll recognise anyone, but we have got our little local here.
Yeah.
So this is obviously Grace, who had shown us about in Chengdu, and she actually didn't want to come to Chongqing because she says it was too hot.
No.
She wanted to stay in Chengdu. Chengdu is about 30 degrees, so that lets you know how hot Chongqing is. So anyway, Grace is going to be responsible for showing us around, getting us food, and showing us around this incredible 8D city. Like, this is a city like no other in China. Guys, it's so hot here that, I'll tell you what, it's so hot in here that I might actually consider this and an umbrella. And how much are one of these costing?
10 kuai, 10 RMB.
10 RMB?
Yeah.
Wow, so like 60 cents. And again, even the street vendors here, the people selling things at 60 cents a pop, they have their WeChat, they have their Alipay, so you pay everything through your phone. Very, very little cash needed here in China. Alright guys, we have arrived at what I think is Raffles City Plaza. Now, for anyone who has been to Singapore or has seen photos of Singapore, you'll have seen the Marina Hotel, and this is quite similar. But here, obviously, you have two buildings at the front, and just behind that, you have like the four buildings which have a suspended platform at the top. Pretty impressive, but we're not here to show you Raffles City. We're here to show you the cityscape of Chongqing. This will give you an idea of the vastness of cities in China. Take a look at this. We'll start on the left. That is one, I can't remember the name of this bridge, but it's a very unique, very popular bridge here in Chongqing. And then over towards the right, Ni hao, Ni hao. Ni hao. And then over towards the right, we have, again, a mass of, I think, office space, apartment blocks, another unique bridge, iconic bridge here in Chongqing, and then across the river again, because I think this is a confluence of maybe the Yangtze and the Yellow, I'm not sure. So they're the two longest rivers in China. And possibly, usually depending on the weather, you can see the difference in the colours. So one is more brown and one is more sort of like dark blue. And then they meet each other here, and then towards the right again we've got more office blocks, more apartment blocks, and it just continues the whole way around. And again, we have, what I just showed you is actually not the city centre. The city centre is actually behind that, which is where most of the high-rise apartment buildings, hotels, office blocks, everything else. That is the incredible size of a city like Chongqing, and a city like many cities in China. There are over 145 with over 1 million people, which is just incredible. Okay guys, first we have come to Chongqing's cable car, I think it is. Obviously Chongqing is separated, the city's separated by the river. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump on a cable car. Again, this is a very touristy attraction, as you can see, by lots of lots of locals. I think they're actually Chinese tourists as well. So we're going to jump on the cable car, enjoy the view, and then head over to the other side of the river and see what there is. An essential part of life in Chongqing is this little fan. I've taken it off Grace. Grace, it's nice, eh? Definitely the tallest in this elevator. Oh, it's too heavy. Yeah. Alright, here we go. It's time to take Chongqing's cable car. Let's have a look. Look at that for a view. Oh, this is going to be... Right, let's get a window seat. Right. God. It's going to be busy. We have... I'm going to try and figure out how many people do we have in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Has to be about 80 people in here. We've got a window open, which is good. Wow. It's so hot. How are you, Grace? All good? All good? You hot? I think we are getting ready to go. We have a little bit of space around Mexico.
All people say,
Wow. See some of these dirty undies there, just getting dried. A little bit of space. We're picking up a little bit of pace here as well. Look at this. just apartment upon apartment upon apartment. Well, obviously you can see the little balconies that people use to their flowers, their drying their clothes. It's the quietest I've heard Chinese people since I arrived. Bliss. This is the Yangtze now, yeah? This is China's longest? Yeah, China's longest river?
Yeah, longest river.
Yeah, longest river, the world's third longest river as well. And look at this for a view. We've got a little boat. And then the other side I think we have, this is one of the main bridges, one of the iconic bridges of Chongqing. Everybody's just sweating. We have people just staring. Oh my god, it's so hot. Let's get out of here. Right guys, we've just sort of walked down towards the river and we are in Xiahaoli Old Street. Good?
Yes,
Xiahaoli Old Street. And it's actually very, very nice. Like you can see some of these little cafes and restaurants where you can get little snacks, you can get lunch or dinner. And the view out to, you just can't see too much at the minute, but the view out to the river is just incredible. Like really, really good views of the skyline, the bridges to our left, the bridges to our right, and of course, the Yangtze River. This city, we've only been walking around for the first couple of hours, is phenomenal. Absolutely incredible. Certainly one of the cities with the most character in China. And this is what I mean by city views on this side, on the other side of the river, because obviously you've got these huge, huge banks which lead up towards the edges of the city, and then they just give incredible views of the cityscape, this amazing bridge, which is both a road and a rail bridge. So plenty of character. It's just absolutely incredible. And to top it off, you have the famous Yangtze River, China's longest river and the third longest in the world. So much character. Next stop today is the Dongshuimen Bridge, which is, I think, one of the most iconic bridges here in Chongqing. As you can see, it's beautiful sort of orange color. Looks, I think maybe it was built maybe 10, 15 years ago. And then of course, behind me you have the famous Yangtze River. And then behind me again you have the area where we just come from. So the little sort of little alleyways, the restaurants, lots of little tourists there. Really, really nice, authentic, traditional spot with all the old buildings and architecture. Really, really nice, recommends it. Over to our left, we will have where the cable car comes into. And then across we have the main central business district, the main city centre I suppose of Chongqing, and then towards the right we have the Raffles City where we were earlier. But what about this? It's probably the only place in the city with a bit of a breeze. It's so hot, as you can probably tell. Most people have opted to get like a taxi or probably the cable car back over, but we're gonna walk, you know, because you're only here once. Grace doesn't really, she's not really a fan of the heat, so she's trying to stay away from it. Welcome to, what's the name of this bridge?
Hello, Dongshuimen, Daqiao.
Dongshuimen, Daqiao. So Grace is just telling me that as you come into, I suppose, the older part of the city, some of these buildings here, some of the smaller ones, although they're still probably 15 floors or stories high, some of them don't actually have lifts, which is incredible to think, because I know at home, if there's a building which is 3 stories and there's not a lift, it's a bit of an issue. Thing as well, this bridge is sort of nicknamed Suicide Bridge or Jumping Bridge. That's where a lot of people come to end their life. Hello. Hello. Guys, next stop here is to have a little snack here in Chongqing, and this is like a rice sugar jelly snack in the form of a drink. Let's check it out. So this little stuff here that he's putting in now is made of rice. It's made of rice. This stuff here.
Yeah, it's made of rice.
What's this stuff?
This is
jelly.
Binfen. Yeah, it's similar like a jelly, but it's a local jelly is made by the plants. It's a plant.
谢谢. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hey guys, now we have our little rice sugar jelly drink. What's the name of this again?
Binfen和凉虾.
Oh, it's Binfen. Okay.
How is the taste?
It is like a jelly sort of rice thing, but it's nice and sweet, which is good. I'll tell you what, this doesn't look that appetizing for somebody from the UK or Europe. This is actually unreal. New favorite drink here in China. And how much?
8 kwai.
So like 60 cents, bargain. One thing you have to do when you're in, especially Chongqing, in this region of China, not only is Sichuan known for its hot peppers, but also its hot weather. So you need a drink to keep you relatively cold. If you're interested in architecture, people, food, quirkiness, photography, I'm sure there's a lot of other things. We've only been here a few hours. You need to come here. Honestly, you need to come here. So character, so much charm. I really, really like Chongqing so far. Alright folks, so if you ever come to China, something you will definitely see and probably definitely need are these little battery packs here, which all these shops sell. Shops throughout China, throughout every one of the cities. There's actually somebody there returning one. So obviously having a phone and having a phone with a battery is very important, because it's got your wallet, it's got your transport, it's got all the information and technology that you need in order to get about and function in China. Grace is going to help me here and show you how easy it is to rent one of these power banks here in China. Right, so she's in probably, I think this is WeChat, and she scans the QR code, hits confirm, and then one of these should come out. So you can see there's obviously 2 spots if you have one ready to put back, which I'll show you later on in the day. Otherwise it'll be one of these which are fully charged. They have, obviously you can see for the 4 lights, which means it's fully charged. Did it work? See? So there you go. So here is your charger, your power bank. And how much will this cost? Is it something per hour?
Maybe 1 hour, 2 RMB.
2 RMB, which is like 15 cents for an hour. So basically this will probably charge your phone. What you can do, you can go away the other side of the city. You could probably go to, I could take this to Chengdu and return it in Chengdu, yeah?
Maybe. I never tried, yeah.
Because the only thing you need to make sure is if you return it back to the same one, as in the same style and the same company, but it can be in any other city in China. So these are your little cables. I'm just going to show you how it works. It's like any other power bank really. If you've got an old Android, plug it in here, and there you go, it's charging. So just take it with you and then return it whenever it's used or whenever you've had enough. Unbelievable. China, you cease to amaze me. I'm from Ireland.
Ireland.
Yes, you know?
Ireland.
Yes.
What's up?
No Chinese. Ni hao. Ni hao, xie xie, is it? You're from Chongqing?
No.
We're from Jiangxi.
Jiangxi. Oh, okay,
You know?
Yes, I know, yeah. A big city, yeah?
Big city.
Big city.
Province. No, province.
Oh, what's the name of the city?
Province. It's a province.
What city?
Xinyu.
Xinyu. And how long are you in Chongqing? How many days?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
English is good, eh?
No.
So.
And what are you students or do you work?
Students. High school students. Graduation.
Oh, what do you study?
Senior high school.
Oh, senior high school. So how old are you? Like 18?
18 years old.
Oh, you're fucking so tall. You guys are very confident to speak English. It's good. Where do you learn English? In school or?
In school.
In school? And does everyone in your school or does everyone your age speak English in China? No? Just some people? Okay, very good. Okay.
I think you are very handsome.
Thank you very much. And you too.
How old are you?
I'm 37. 37.
Very glad to see you.
Yes, and you. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
very
you.
much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, bro. Thank you. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Do you know Steph Curry?
Yes, I know Steph Curry.
We are very welcome you come to China.
Thank you very much. I love China and its people. Thank you very much.
We love you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Perfect example of local people here in China just really keen to say hello. Most of them are actually a little bit nervous to say hello because they want to talk in English, but them boys were pretty cool. A lot of people in China aren't entirely confident of coming up because they're not confident in their English, but those guys were pretty cool. So
This is for you as a gift.
oh no, you don't need to. Honestly, no, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
It's okay. Whose is it?
三
Whose?
怎么说 This
Oh,
mine.
oh, it's yours. And how do I just go like this? Like that? I can't accept this. This is too much.
Oh, too much.
It's too much. It's okay. Honestly. No. Thank you very much. It's very kind.
okay.
It's very kind. Thank you so much. What is this?
喝哪一个？这个是这一个，这个是这一个，
Are these little
这个
drinks?
是这一个。
Yeah, it's drinks, soya bean milk, and the black one is sour berry soup. Okay,
Sour berry soup.
and berry. Yeah,
Are they all sweet?
It's sweet and sour, the mix.
Ah,
the
okay,
mix.
okay.
And the green one is the jasmine with the grape. The green grape, the mixed taste. Very fresh and light. It's not heavy.
Okay, let's have one. How much is it?
3.
3. It's about 20 cents. That's a bargain. Hopefully my WeChat actually works this time. So we've got some street soya bean milk, I think, which is a lot of words for a fella like me. And we're going to give it a go. Right.
How's the taste?
It's like flavorless milk. Like, it doesn't taste so much. It's got a wee bit of sweetness. It's got these little things. What are those things in the middle?
This is jasmine flower.
Jasmine flower. Oh, so that's how it gets a little hint of jasmine. But yeah, we've got this for like 20 cents. Not bad, actually. We've not actually seen many examples of street food or street drinks here in China, so it's always good to try it when you can. Alright guys, we have just arrived at what is Chongqing's most famous train station. Obviously it doesn't look like much of a train station at the minute, but let me explain to you why there's a crowd of people here, and it's because of this. Obviously you've got a train just casually going on the tracks, and then it just disappears into this apartment block. Incredible, super unique. I'm trying not to ruin everyone's videos and photos. Look at this. So yes, how this came about was there was planning permission granted for an apartment block, planning permission granted for a train station, and what they done, instead of obviously just allowing one or the other, they allowed both of them to be built, and if the apartment block was built, they had to then accommodate the train station here. So quite incredible, quite unique. You get obviously the train tracks, and then both of them go in through this building, this apartment building, and then out through the far side. Very, very unique in Chongqing. So currently we are in, I suppose, this apartment block, aka station. So you've got apartments up here, apartments down there, and this is the station in the middle of this apartment block. Back into a pretty packed. Oh, this is where we wanna. I will have a look here. Right, so all the good seats are taken. So. Oh. Okay, now you can tell this train's popular, eh? Okay, here we go. Well, at least we've got a good seat. And we're off. You alright?
Hello. Oh, this all is my fans. Thank you, come to see me. So get off
And we're
here,
back
right?
inside the apartment. Tell you what, have a look at this. Alright guys, so the time now is 8:15 and we have had our power bank, I think, for about 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. The power bank was actually supposed to be for me, but Grace took it for the whole time. But now we're going to return it and show you how easy it is. I think she used it all, so at least someone got to use it. But let me show you how easy it is to return. So obviously this is how it's charged, through these sort of like magnet sort of metal dots, and then you just, I think it's this way, and then it should start charging. So we should see a little flashing light. There we go, and that's it, starting to charge. And you can hear just Grace's phone there, just gives her a little notification to say it's been returned and her deposit has been returned as well. We're going to guess how much money it was. So we had it for about, I think it was about 5 hours. I think we're going to guess probably 10 yuan.
We pay 22 RMB.
So that is about $1.80. Alright guys, you're about to see why this city is called China's City of the Future and why it's nicknamed Cyberpunk Capital of the World. We are about to board probably the most brightly lit boat in the world. There's a couple just on down here. And we're going to have a little sail along the Yangtze River and check out the city of Chongqing at night. Let's check it out. It seems a little bit quiet. Ni hao. Wow, I feel like I'm in the Titanic. This is the Titanic of China. I hope not, because it's definitely going to sink. Not many people, which is unusual. But we're walking up. This is very, very Titanic-esque. But it wouldn't be unlike China to replicate something. So here we are on the first floor. Again, people chilling out, better view. I think we're probably going to go on up. On up? Oh, here we are. Oh, wow. This is where it's all happening. This is where everyone's hanging out. And here you've got food, you've got drinks, I'm guessing maybe there's a bar. Yes, there's some alcohol here. And then this is where we'll see the view of the city. I cannot explain to you how hot this city is. People warned me not to come here because of the weather. Right guys, so we have just went under the bridge. This is the main bridge obviously of Chongqing, and then this is the CBD, Central Business District. So you can get an idea of how well lit this city is. Just take a look at this. Obviously, I would say about 90% of buildings either got flashing lights or some form of little show. Obviously on the GoPro you're not going to see it too well in the distance, and then obviously you've got a boat here in front of you, but incredible colours and character. Guys, now we're at the confluence between the Yangtze and the Jialing River. So this is the Yangtze here that flows down towards Shanghai and then eventually out into the South China Sea. And then this is the Jialing. This is where your money shot is. In fact, just actually look, see even this bridge. This bridge has a little light show, and then you've got what looks like, I don't know whether it's an exhibition centre or an art gallery or whatever, but you can just see almost every building has some form of light show or something going on, and it is like very, very unique. Bit of a disaster. Somebody has turned the lights off here in the city. What was once an incredible light show is now turned into nothing. Well, we still have the money shot. We're coming up to, I think, the local buildings up here on the left hand side, which are like gold. So that will be the final, I suppose, bit of light we'll see. But yes, if you're coming here, do not leave it until the 10 o'clock boat, because otherwise all the lights, I think, turn off between 10 and 11. I shit you not, this place that you're about to see is called Hongya Dong. Welcome to Hongya Dong in Chongqing. Hongya Dong in Chongqing. Here we go. Look at this. It's like a mix between Beijing and Las Vegas. Alright, morning guys, and welcome to day 2 here in Chongqing, China's City of the Future. And what I just want to show you here quickly, we've stopped at the other side of the river, and I just want to show you the incredible number of CCTV cameras and surveillance that you will encounter if you ever visit this country. So here we have 1, 2, 3 cameras. Above the road we have 4. Then across the road we have 5, 6. Just at the wall there to the river we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not sure if you can see them. Above the road we have 12. Above the road we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Above the footpath 18. I think you get the hint. And this is only a very, very small part. So obviously it's for, Chinese government will argue that it's for security, but I don't know what is the happy medium between security and privacy. I don't really mind it because I've got nothing to hide. I've got a camera here in front of my face anyway most of the day. Just something to be aware of whenever you visit China, is the amount of security and surveillance. If you take a shit, chances are the government will know about it. Alright folks, as is the way in China, it is time for another meal. It's time for breakfast here on day 2 in Chongqing. We're just across the river, so as you can see, the main city there behind us, the Raffles City, the hotel, the shopping mall, you name it. And this is where we'll be having breakfast. Exactly what I like, little hole in the wall restaurants. We've got a place to sit and eat outside. It's not too hot yet, still in the morning. And we have our little shop, and then we have the little restaurant and kitchen here on the right. Obviously there's just preparing a few more dishes, but I think ours has just been served. And these are our tables here. So we have little like plastic stools, little plastic benches, and a little bucket to sit on. It doesn't get any better than this. We have Chinese noodles, we have little peas here, we have oil, and we have, of course, your good old Chinese green veg. How do we cool it down?
Yeah.
So there's a process to cooling food down.
This is the cool down way, the way of cool down.
So this is what we normally do in China. This is how you cool your food down, yeah? It's going to be spicy, but at least we'll be able to get some in the mouth. Right, let's try. There's a lot of things I'm going to miss in this country, in this city, and this dish, and noodles in general, is one of them. Wow. Thank you. Bye-bye. Friendly people wherever you go to in China. Forget what the mainstream media tells you in the West. China is a place of peace, friendliness, kindness. If only I could speak a little bit of Chinese, it would be entirely different experience. Alright guys, on this intersection alone there must be, I think, about 30 cameras, or 31 if including this one. But I want to ask a local what their thoughts are on the number of cameras. Grace,
Yeah?
what do you think about the number of cameras, the amount of surveillance in China? Do you have a problem with it?
No, I don't have problem with it. Because we think after we have the more cameras and the society problems reduced. So it's more safe for the people, especially in the nights. You see, the many Chinese people, they can go out for around, even though in the deep nights.
Did you notice a difference between, was there more problems before these cameras?
Before the thing, I don't know.
So it's got safer now, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, problem. So there you go. That is the feeling of one local, I suppose, in China, as their thoughts on the cameras and surveillance here in the country. We have left the city and we're just in the outskirts, and we're going to explore what has to be China's best, in my opinion, one of China's best markets. So this place sells everything from food to snacks to ice cream to memorabilia to souvenirs to clothes to art, and an eclectic mix of food. So I'm really looking forward to walking around, seeing what we could find, seeing what we could eat, and just checking this place out, because it's good to get out of the city. Still hot, but let's check out the market of Chongqing. What are we having in China today? It's like pastry bread sort of thing. What is this?
English, I think, also should call the mahua because the flour.
Do you hear anything else apart from? So what is it like?
Sorry, you should ask your friends what is this to call in English.
Is this just a little treat, a little snack?
Snack
Very popular in China or Chongqing?
in Chongqing, only in Chongqing.
Only in Chongqing. Is it sweet?
Sweet.
It's a little bit like shortbread. Very crunchy.
很好吃的，
How to? How to?
还有麻辣，
Do you understand? How to?
对，
How to? 谢谢. This is what? What's the name? Flower?
花茶 flower tea
Flower tea.
tea 茶，可以从里面看一下。
Oh wow, it's like
看
pomegranate.
一下里面还有别的，里面还有玫瑰的、养颜的。
Thank you.
试一下嘛。
Wow, it's actually very, very sweet. Oh my god, that is unbelievable. Guys, this is... Hey, hey! Holy shit. So what's he making? He's making noodles then, is he?
Yes, you make it look like this.
Ah, right, there you go.
这是红薯粉 sweet potato noodle.
Sweet potato noodle. Guys, this street is amazing. You just have people hustling. I think we've been on it for about half an hour. You just have people hustling left, right and centre, giving free samples. What I want to show you is, what is this?
Chicken. You guess what's inside? 不要告诉他里面是什么。
Chicken.
Guess.
You see? You see?
He told you right. I have told you right.
So it's chicken inside.
Yeah.
How long does it take to cook?
2 hours.
And then how much does one of these cost?
18 yuan.
18.9, so that's about $7. Actually, not bad, not bad. Wow. And it's nice.
It's very nice.
新年是百年老店。
Oh yes. Here. Oh, nothing beats a good air clean in China. So what's inside now, Grace? Is the cotton bud? It's the cotton bud now. So it's just gone in straight in for the pick. This is more than comfortable. This is
More than comfortable is 爽.
this is erotic. So what I think she does first is give it a little clean inside, then goes in, waters it, and then tries to get out the rest of the crusty stuff. But ask her, are my ears clean or dirty?
It's not dirty.
Not dirty. I like to think so. Okay, now she's going in with cotton bud, and it's wet. So this is how they loosen up and also clean the canal. That's unbelievable. The toes are starting to curl. She is going tough. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is actually. And now this is the best part of the massage. Can I see? Can I see? So thank you, thank you. No, very good. It's good, it's good, it's good. That's why you pay your money.
Thank you.
Oh, it was 98? Oh, well, sorry. That's good.
No.
No. Well, how much was it? 98?
90. 是90 Oh, sorry, 98.
Yeah.
Okay, 他说没事儿，你
谢谢。
谢谢。
谢谢。As we know, the Chinese love a gamble. So let's play the lottery in China. Let's go. What's his most popular?
他说哪一个大家都喜欢买的
It's like, what does everyone lose at, really, is what we're asking.
It's not big difference.
Okay, well, give me one of these, and I'll take a pink one for the lady.
The top bonus is 1 million RMB.
1 million, we can win 1 million.
That is probably.
Which is about $70,000-$80,000. Here we are going to play the lottery in China. Show us, how are we playing this? Explain this to me. What do I do?
The first 9.
So, okay. So we're going to take off the first line. A bell, a slice of cake, and it looks like a 4-leaf clover. And then to the left of that, some sort of fireworks, and then a star. So what do we do now?
No, there's no amount for you, this line, so you are keep
Go to the next line.
Yeah, go this line.
Next line we have 13. Ooh. Okay, well we've got a 30, 24, 16, a 3, a 31.
So did I?
I did not win.
Bye.
Thank you, bye. Wasn't bad, eh? We can't win at everything.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's continue through this little maze of alleyways here. Like, this is just the most random of stuff. There's some guy drawing what looks like brother and sister. Well, we've got to have a go at this, haven't we? Let's go. 你好, 你好. How much
多少钱
for this? I'll play this.
这个也是20吗？哦 ，OK, 20.
Oh, we're just reading the bottom here. It says 10, get a big prize. 7 to 9, medium. 2 to 6, small.
什么意思
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
It's kind of like.
Good job.
Here, what about that for accuracy, by the way?
哇，
牛逼！
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 What does that mean?
So what do we have? 我们也可以得到什么 Can you want to clear? again?
Play again?
What?
I'm not sure I can do that again. Whoa! Are you? This is what we're proposing. I got 9.
Yeah, 他这9个。
Oh, they're killing me.
哎，快点了，就这个。
It's a scam. It's a scam.
10
First time I've ever been scammed in China.
Let's go.
Cannot believe that. I thought I was walking away with the PDC championship there, and then they gave me these like one earring.
我知道了我的忧愁，要多久？林肯这样为你守候。
You see the name on? Oh, the inside, yes.
Oh yes,
London 啊
London. Oh, John
他的名
I.
字叫
Hold on, John I
约
Spencer.
翰约翰斯宾塞，
Spencer.
约翰斯宾，是这个
How long has he owned this for?
他
How long has he
他
owned
查的
it for?
祖父，他查的祖父没查到。
There are some characters in China which, when they get started, they do not stop. I've been trying to ask this guy questions for. I think we've been standing here for 10 minutes. How long has he owned this violin for?
No, it's over than 100 years.
你看吧，你吧，
How long has he owned it for?
啊，他说你是什么时候那个得到他的？
我是60年以前我在天主教堂，那个传教士他一个人来，他是。 他要死以前80多岁了，将近90岁死以前，我经常嘛去玩，我就看他拉小提琴好听，我就准备把他
Just a number would be fine. This is what I mean. How many years have you owned this violin? And he's been going on for about a minute.
Okay, he said how he get this violin. 60 years ago, he was living in the Yibin in Sichuan, one of small city in Sichuan, and there is a Christian church. There is a churchman.
In Sichuan?
Yeah, Sichuan
Okay.
Yibin city, and there is a churchman live around next to him. It's a neighbor, and he always take care of that old man. And before that man died, the man give this violin to him.
Oh.
And he keep this violin for lasting more than 50 years old.
50?
Yeah.
Also, the guy who was, he used to have it before him. So someone else brought it from
Yes.
England. Ah, okay. Let's hear it quickly before we go.
来自爱尔兰的好朋友在强烈古镇吃鸡口，请小哥哥来
I think
一
we
些
just got to shout out there.
一旦动了情，就更加难分辨。老虎洞小提琴为我们的好朋友爱尔兰的
谢谢。
谢谢。
玩得开心，
谢谢
玩得开心，
Performance.
玩得开心，玩得开心，玩得开心。
谢谢。
谢谢，拜拜。
以后在成都来找你。
Alright guys, we just have a few hours left here at Chongqing, and what better place to come than the city's best viewpoint. So behind me, don't know if you can see, is the viewpoint. It's just absolutely incredible. You can see every inch of the city. We have security cameras over here, of course, and to our left we have the city tree. This is the tree of Chongqing, believe it or not. But let me just show you the view, and I have to say it's probably the best. I've visited maybe about 250, 300 cities, and I would say this is probably the best view out of any city I've been to. Take a look. 11 million people live here, and it's quite a little bit smoggy, of course. It's very, very hot, which is obviously expected in the summer in central China, so you expect this coming to Sichuan. Not only is it home to the Hotpot, but it's also home to very, very hot and humid weather. You can see as well, it's why it's known as the city of bridges. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, 5, 6, and then obviously because there's 3 rivers, so many more. I think is there 150 rivers within a certain radius of this city? I'm not so sure. But this gives you an idea of scale when it comes to cities in China and cities in the West, such as in London or Europe or America. It's just a completely different league. Hello, hi. Oh, you have a photo? Okay, yeah, no problem. Come on.
快点来，
Come here. That is an example of how friendly some people can be, and how, I suppose, weirded out some children are at the look and thought of a white person. Some mullet on the kid though, I must say. We are back in the city centre of Chongqing. As you can see, surrounded by huge buildings, and then these little temples in this plaza. And this plaza is very unique in the way that it just looks like any old plaza in the city centre. Obviously on the far side, I think you're down to 2 floors, and then you're down to the ground floor or the road level. And then here on this side, you have what is very unique when it comes to this city of Chongqing. Let me just show you. It is the first time I've seen it. So here, you're like, I don't know, 20 floors high. Oh my god, look at these fellas here. Oh my god. So you're like 20 floors up, and it's just a really bizarre feeling. So this is one reason why the city gets called 8D City. So it's many different layers, many different levels. And I do wonder, the longer I'm here, how they actually built the city the way they have. It's just incredible. Wow, look at that. Alright guys, so according to Grace, it's now dinner time. Feels like just an hour ago we had some food, but now we're going to have the famous Hotpot, and this is famous all throughout Sichuan, the province of Sichuan. So we're going to go into this local restaurant and check out Chongqing's hottest meal. So let's check it out. Again, that gives you an idea of what we're going to be having. But this is us here. We've got our little seasonings. And then this is where obviously we will be cooking our Hotpot dinner. So this is known, it's hot enough here, so hot, sweaty after walking about all day. And this is the last thing I probably need. But anyway, let's see what the Hotpot in Chongqing is actually like. Oh wow. Wow, this is a interesting mix of food. I'm guessing this is the beef. Perfect. So Grace has told me the name of this is something like Bits Pizza Dirty Boy.
Dirty boy, dirty back.
Dirty boy, dirty back. Oh, yes, very limey, very iced tea-ish, nice and sweet. This is obviously Chongqing is known to be spicier. Their Hotpot is known to be spicier than Chengdu's. So here we have the beef. Here we have what looks like, seriously, this looks like dog food. What is this?
This is beef, it's cooked beef.
This is cooked beef?
Yeah, cooked beef. So we put in it and cooked again.
Oh, so it's twice cooked beef it'll be eventually. Here you have like garlic, spring onions, and a little bit of coriander. I think just to garnish it. What is this?
The coriander with pork.
Mushroom.
And this is my dessert, green pea.
This is your dessert?
It's my dessert.
This girl orders a dessert for her main course. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait until this boils, and then we're gonna put the food inside, let it cook, and then start eating. So hopefully it won't be too long. So why this one and why this one?
And you know why they have the different space?
Yeah.
Because you can cook the different food. They will not make.
Right. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna get started and put some of the beef into here. You can actually feel how hot it is. It's just really hot. Okay, so here we go. So Grace, we have our little bowl we're eating out of, and then we just put our bits and pieces in here. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of spring onion, some sesame oil. I'm not sure what's the reason for this, if there's like full of oil in here.
Yeah, this sesame oil can make you eat when you're eating, because this is very spicy, right?
Okay.
Sesame oil can protect your stomach.
Oh, so this is an essential part of a hot pot?
Yes.
Right, okay. No more messing about. Get it in here, get it smothered in this garlic. Oh yeah.
How's it taste?
It's bloody good. Oh. Wow. Oh, God. So everybody in this restaurant is either sneezing, wiping their nose, or both. In this restaurant, or in Chongqing, is it common to order main course and dessert at the same time? And get it at the same time? Because right now, I'm just going to show you guys, right now to my right, you will see a group of 3 girls who've just arrived, and they're eating their hot pot, but they're also eating what seems like a huge bowl of ice cream each at the same time. So they're picking the ice cream, which I suppose is a good way because it cools them down. And then they're eating the hot pot. It just seems a bit unusual. This is your dessert?
Yeah, it's my dessert.
And you were eating this before all this arrived?
Yeah, I can eat with the food because this food is hot. So I want to make this, it's reduce my hot.
Oh, well that is the last hot pot I had. It was actually the best hot pot I've had, much better than the Chengdu one. But we are full and we are on our last night here in Chongqing, and now we must make our way to the river and we're going to check the lights. We're going to see the city in all its glory at night time. Guys, we have arrived at, believe it or not, Hongya Dong. That's the name of this place, Hongya Dong. And this is like a little labyrinth and maze of all these little pathways and alleyways through this like old traditional temple style building here in Chongqing. And it's got the most amazing, it's kind of like Indiana Jones. Like obviously it's built on a rock here, as you can see, and you can see some, you know, trees and bushes and vegetation growing out of the rocks. And then you've got this incredible light, like the whole building and the whole little village, I suppose, is completely lit up, and you get views of the incredible city across the water. Right guys, I don't know if you can see this, but we're at like a little viewpoint at Hongya Dong. And just to give you an idea of how many people come to not only this place, but Chongqing, check this out for a crowd. Ni hao, hello, hello. How are you? What's your name? Your name? This is typical Chinese people, just freeze whenever you're speaking to them in English. But basically you've got people from the far end of the bridge. Like the entire footpath is just rammed full of crowds. Obviously you've got this footbridge and then the little alleyways and maze up through Hongya Dong. I do enjoy saying that word, I'll not lie. But then incredible views here across the river. God, this is crazy. This is wild. It's actually difficult not to, I'm trying to make sure the camera doesn't steam up because it's so hot. But I just, fucking hell, I just can't get over the amount of people here. Let me just show you why so many people come down here. Wow. Welcome to Hongya Dong. Oh god, so here we are. This is, I don't even know any information about it, or the history, or how old it is, or what's inside. I think possibly restaurants and shops, as you can maybe see on the ground floor. But I hear it is an absolute maze. So once you get in, it's actually fairly difficult to find where it is you're looking for. But what an incredible iconic building here in Chongqing. Streaming is huge, huge business here in China. Incredible. We've got one here. We've got another guy just down, I don't know if you can see, about 10 people in front of him. And hello. Just casually taking a photo of me. Alright guys, that is going to be it actually from Chongqing, and actually from China and from the series. Thank you very much for watching the series, and I will see you somewhere in, I think, South Asia next. What the fuck is going on? See you in the next video.